Hey guys, it's Viscon from Member Gaming here again, and I want to show you my Windows 10 theme and how to get it yourself. It's pretty easy. All the links are in the description. You could probably do it without the video, but hey, sometimes it's easy to just watch. Shut up, Cortana. I can call you. Anyways, the first thing I want to cover is that I'm going to do this in sets. So the first set would be the bare minimum required, just the Windows 10 theme, what you need to do to achieve that, and the optionals. Alright, so the required items are going to be Windows 10 6107, otherwise known as the anniversary patch, the Ultra UX theme patcher, and then of course the Void theme. We're going to use the anniversary update version because you need the anniversary version to use the Ultra UX theme patcher. And I mean, the anniversary patch version of the theme is fine. I don't even know if there's any differences. Either way, it works. That's all that matters. The optionals we'll cover are going to be what's called Old Explorer. Essentially, the Old Explorer will cover the ribbon and the File Explorer. So this is what we call a File Explorer. And the ribbon you can't see now. Perhaps I can bring that back real fast. You'll see it in a second. Whoops, should I have? Yeah, that's right. So when I open this, theoretically everything should work. There we go. So this is what we call the ribbon. This thing right here. The themes, I don't know, I've never made a theme, but my understanding is it's pretty hard to modify the ribbon. So it's easier to just remove it. So that's optional, of course. And inside of this, you can do some pretty neat things. Do not check off the use alternate navigation button styles when you do this. Just heads up. Go ahead and close that. If you make any changes, close out and come back in. It'll be fixed. So that was an optional for the Old Explorer. Rainmeter, of course. Rainmeter brings us the simple features of Void theme. So Neo made the Windows 10 theme. I'm not sure if I pronounced his name right. And then the Void theme was made by Kumar. I'm gonna call him Kumar. He made the Void theme for Rainmeter that I'm using anyways. All I'm using from it is just a simple bar with music controls and some shortcuts. I like it. It's got some interesting little thingies there, and it looks nice. That's basically what we're really going for. So that's Rainmeter, and in addition to those, we're going to be using what's called the Viz Bubble, which is right here. I'll get it to make some noise in a second, and then the Desktop VU Meter, which is these little white bars at the bottom. Alright, back out. So that was Rainmeter. Start is back. I believe it's $2.99 to get it forever. I have the trial version right now. Don't know if I'm going to stick with it. There's Classic Shell out there too, but I'm liking Start is back so far. It was an easy install. Literally just double click it and you're good to go. So that Start is back for us. So I'm going to cover those in a second. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to cover the bare minimum, the required to do this. I disabled a few features, didn't uninstall everything, but let's move it on. First thing you need to do, probably the longest lasting step, is install Windows 10 6107. If you haven't done it already, it's pretty simple. Just double click the .exe. You will not have a Windows 10 upgrade assistant until you double click the w.exe. It should pop up right here again, probably. Yep, there it is. So I've already installed it, and this is just going to tell you I've installed it, but hey, that's how it works. And if something pops up, that's going to be a surprise to me. If you hear any banging in the background, it's my dog. So thank you for updating to the latest version of Windows 10. You'll probably have to restart a few times while you update. Common thing, very simple, easy to do. As far as I know, it works pretty good. I don't mind it. Alright, once you have Windows 10, we're going to move on to the Ultra UX theme patcher. You just double click it. You say yes. It'll guide you to what you gotta do. There's no tricks in this one. The one I linked you to, it doesn't say anything like I agree to install Yahoo taskbar. It's nothing like that. It's just straightforward, just the program. Unfortunately, I've already patched it, but all you do is click install. Once you click install, it'll install it. Good to go. You'll probably have to restart. Once you restart, your theme will be set. Now here's the fun part. To install the theme, you actually have to place it in a certain location. So we go inside Anniversary Update, and we're going to grab all of this. We're just going to copy it. We're going to come up to our bar. We're going to type in C // Windows /resources /themes. Inside here, I've already pasted it. I got void dark, void light, and then all our voids down here. Also got a few other themes like Steam, Lyra. I tried using Lyra at first, but it felt too dark for me. I'm not sure. I can't remember exactly why I chose not to, but I decided on the void light square theme for me personally. All these themes right here are actually made by the same guy, Neil, however you pronounce his name. Once you drop it in there, all you're gonna do is double click the one you want. You don't have to do it once. Open it. If the video lagged at all, what happened was screen goes blue. Your screen will go blue, and it will change your theme when it goes blue. That's good. It means it worked. So right now, all I'm gonna do is change my background real fast. And, pick the shit you like. I ain't done yet. What are you doing? That was weird. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over to colors. I'm gonna get some red in here. It allows me to, have my red highlight, stuff like that. Just pick and choose what I want. And close out of there. And as we can see, we got a ribbon in the way. But hey, this is the bare minimum. Cover that in the optionals. Alright, let's cover those optionals one more time. So we got Old Explorer Rainmeter starters back. All Old Explorer is really going to do with us is delete that ribbon there and give us those nice little buttons in the left corner. Rainmeter is pretty famous for desktop customization. It has been around for a minute and it is pretty tight. We're going to use it for, at least with my setup, I use it for three different things. The two equalizers, or visualizers, the things that get affected by audio, and the sidebar that was displayed earlier. Start is back. I like it. It's pretty simple. I mean, the start bar in the Windows 10 isn't too bad, but it's not as homey. And I just chose it for, nostalgia, really. And it's ease of use, too. It's up to you, though. That's why it's in the optional category. Alright, let's get started. So, Old Explorer. We're just going to go in here and double click, hit the install it. Once it's installed, just open it again. It should pop up with your options right away. If not, just open again. Use command bar instead of ribbon. Do not use alternate navigation button styles if you're using this same theme. And the reason I say that is because it looks ugly, but you be the judge. Alright, once you're done with that, you just hit close. Nothing's going to happen. You just close out, open again. And our ribbon is gone. Yes. The next thing, Rainmeter. We're going to move pretty quick. Just pause the video if I'm going too fast. Rainmeter. Double click. Standard installation. I don't need a portable. I'm not going to have to mess with that. Launch Rainmeter on startup. I suggest it. It's up to you, of course. Install. Yes. That was just the command prompt saying, do you want to install or not? Run Rainmeter. Yes. Finish. Alright, we're back up and running. Rainmeter is on. I've already installed the skins, as you can see. I'm not going to reinstall them. First, we're going to hit up the desktop VU meter. That's going to be the white little meter at the bottom. Just double click, hit install. Okay. The Viz bubble, double click, hit install. And this is where you get some more options inside of your optionals. We got Void and Void 2.0 to match this theme anyway. So Neo made the Void theme for Windows 10, and Kumar made the Void and Void 2 theme for Rainmeter based off of Neo's Void theme for Windows 10, as far as I can tell. That's how I think it went, and he's got two themes. And what I want to discuss with you is how these two themes work. So Kumar's theme is right here. This is a simple thing. If you right click, you get some options. You go down to Void, shows you what sizes you got, and this is where I want to talk issues. Okay, I have pretty big sizes. I have 3 monitors, 2 of which are 16 by 9, and my last one's a 1980 by 1020 or whatever, or excuse me, 1920 by 1080. This theme does not fit on my 2 other monitors, and I'll show you right now. We're looking at my left monitor as of the moment where my Spotify up. This is the bar. As you can see, we got buttons down there. So this is Void 2.0. Void does fit. It's different though. It's a different theme. Not entirely different. Same setup, same bar, ideal, same jazz. Just a few different things. It's up to you to decide. I don't care about the little button sitting on the bottom. I mean, I just use it anyways. Just preference. All it really is. I'm sure there's a way around it and I just missed it. Or read the link, read his description, see what he's got to say. But that's it for that. What I do want to cover is something more a little in depth with Rainmeter. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down here, right click, manage, and what we're going to do is go to desktop view meter, loader. We want the loader. You're going to click load. Popped up on my other monitor. 1 second. I'm going to bring this thing over here. So what this is essentially is this controls this bar down here. You're not going to go over here and go to settings. No, Rgb Skins. You're not going to go to skins and pick one out. That'll take ages. This guy made tons and tons of options. But you know what's kick-ass about this thing? You can make your own shit. So this button right here, real fast, it just disables the visualizer and re-enables the visualizer. The menu button is where it's at. Click menu, and you've got this interesting little menu that pops up. It took me a minute at first, but these are styles. So he calls this the analog, you know, and this is your digital. I didn't mess with these. I didn't like them for the theme. I would go digital. I would pick 1920 by 1080. Actually, in this case, I think I did 1440 by 900. And I picked custom color because I wanted white to match my white and red theme, but he's got some presets. I don't know how to get custom color to be multiple colors. He says select style, so this one's kind of like a mirrored style. You can't have it at the bottom of your monitor because it displays a mirrored effect. So when it goes up on top, it goes down on bottom too, but the bottom is more transparent. Obviously, this is left and right. It goes out to the sides. This one just goes out to the left. This one goes out to the right. This one goes out to the ground and to the sky. I'm going to pick to the sky. Delay effect. Delay effect is the it'll go up and it comes down, but there's one little bar that falls. The effect you see on the bottom right now, where there's a bunch of little bars, is only present when you have delay effect. I chose yes. Not sure, not gonna lie, don't know. I choose stereo because there's a lot more little lines. Appeals to my eyes, I don't know. And I chose the square design on the right instead of the left. Once that's done, you have to remove it and then re-enable it in order for it to show. Now, colors. In order to modify the colors, you just click the RGB button. Tight. Right there, you pick your colors. I ain't changing it. I'm gonna lose all my shit. You click OK, and it should update automatically. If it does not, you close it and open it. Go to settings. This is where you edit particular things. I click here, it will. Damn, not gonna lie, did not expect that. All I was trying to say is if you hit there, it changes your audio. So my speakers is really my headphone. The Dell One is my monitor. When I click the button, it boosts the sound to the monitor. I just thought it changed the sound. I didn't know it ran test volume, but hey, it's tight. The main thing I mess with here is the frequency. Basically, what this means is you select a frequency. It's the minimum frequency that will affect this bar. So if there's something under 20, it won't cause an effect. If there's anything over 20, it will. And after 20,000, it's not going to go any higher. You just click the button. It provides an option list up here. You make the choice. I'll do 40. Why not? This one goes up to, I think, 20,000. Is that it? Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, 20,000. Tight. Don't know what these are. Ain't gonna mess with them. You guys can figure that out. It's your desktop. You do what you want. I want my money now. Sound button. Select your player. So I chose Spotify, but it says Winamp. Don't matter because, well, I guess it matters if you want to click the play and pause button. But audio will play through it regardless of what player you have selected. So all you do is when you're done making your changes, power. Tight. That is the desktop view meter and how to mess with the settings. Viz bubble, oh Jesus. Viz bubble is a little more complicated. You do have to get in there and edit settings with a good old notepad. I wonder if we're gonna open that with, no, the wrong one. Whoops. There you go. Sorry, let's go over that again. Let me show you what I just did. So, Viz Bubble settings window. You don't actually click that. Don't worry about that. Actually, what is this? What the hell? That's tight. I didn't know it was there. I'm gonna show you how I did it so y'all know how long this shit took me. I clicked edit and I went in this bitch. I scrolled down. Where's it at? That ain't the right file. Huh. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Sorry, I'm just really disappointed in myself. I went into a text document to get this particular size, and I would close it after saving it, then reload skin over and over again. Turns out, unfortunately for me, there's this really easy Viz Bubble settings button. I feel like an idiot. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's beautiful. I went and looked up the color codes on the internet. Good going, boss. Alright, give me a second. Alright, so I set my radius to 50/50. I think, yeah, you can edit that. Just type in your digits. Number of items is essentially how many little lines are in here. I put 96, that was default, I'm pretty sure. If you get really big, you'll probably want to add more. If you get really tiny with it, you'll probably want to add less. Remember, it's up to you. That's if you're going to use it. I mean, you don't need it there. I don't know what the hell you could use it for. They got a straight one, they got this weird line looking thing. It's just optional for you, Viz Bubble. Angle start, basically, where does the first line of audio come up? And from there, in what direction? Smoothing. Basically, how to explain this? I guess you could just turn it off. Let's turn this audio down real fast. Watching the red equalizer up here in the corner. So, you watch the lines, how far they come out, and the line next to it may not come out as far right there. See this right there? I don't know if the setting applies right away. See how it now comes out in more of like a waveform instead of a line just jabbing out when it needs to? That's all it really is. Watch me get copyrighted for that. anyways, that is the Viz Bubble settings. All you do is open Viz Bubble, settings window. Who would have thought? Settings window in a load, unload, load, unload. Inward just means the lines are inward, you know. Very simple. Clockwise, I guess it goes the other direction. God, that ticks me off, guys. Whatever, moving on. Once you're done with that, your setup is done. Pretty easy. Little thing to do is just right click the red line and you have access to, oh, this is what I did. I went into the settings file. Check this out. I went into my settings file. I went over here. I was like, okay, max extrudes 60, 96. I want it 4, I want it 50/50. This is how I edited it. And I would have to save and close and refresh every time. I felt stupid now. Anyways, now that I'm done gloating, let's get back over here. The last thing you'll have to do is obviously load Void. I've noticed something interesting. When you install one theme of Void over the other Void 2 theme, it'll erase the previous theme. So if you have two of the same theme, in this case being Kumar's theme, you're going to pick one over the other. You can't just use 2 items of each unless I'm crazy and I was doing something wrong. Tell me if I was. That's my understanding. You can only pick one. Obviously, there's 2 themes. Make your choice. And last but not least, replaceable by Classic Shell. I don't know if there's any other brands out there, but I'm using Starters Back Plus. I installed for everyone. Ooh, cancel. Don't want to do that. Whoopsie daisies. I just did install for everyone. If you want to change it, I guess you gotta, you know, restart. You're gonna have to restart after this. And once you restart, you log in, your button's there. Good to go. My little button's red now because the theme edited it. It's tight. Hey, that's everything. Yeah. See how fast we got that done. Alright, if you got any questions, just leave some comments down below. Let me know and I'll take care of it for you if I can. Remember, don't forget, they all have directions on the individual links. You don't need to necessarily leave a comment if there may be an answer in those links. But hey, I'm always here to help. See you guys later.